Welcome everybody to the live stream. We are hosting a simul tonight. Congratulations to those of you who played for our Ponda team today. We won for the second week in a row in the 3-team streamer battle with the Tranquilizers and the Merchicha team. What's up, someone on sound? Astrobate. Mr. Coffee, good to see you. How's your local senator from Harrisburg doing? Good guy. Alright, anyway, we're getting ready to start up here. We're going to host a new simul. Please support the stream. Also, check out my replays over on YouTube. Video chess training on YouTube. I do upload almost all the videos from Twitch. If you want to see a replay of the simul or anything else that we've streamed live here. I'm going to host new simul now. Sparkle Horse Twitch Simul, it's called. International Master William Paschall. I'm an international master living in Budapest, Hungary from the United States. This is my weekly classical simul. I play on lichess and Twitch. Welcome everyone, up to 25 entrants. Good luck. You can check out the stream live here on Twitch. Obviously, replays available to view. As I said, it's on YouTube. Simul rules, be polite, no playing bullet speed. This is meant to be a serious long game. Please no London system. Some such boring openings. No computers. I hope that's obvious. No opening book help. We appreciate and need your support. So donations and subscriptions on the Twitch channel. Donations via PayPal. Click on the button or the link there. Or the button on the Twitch stream. We also accept bits and obviously subscriptions here on Twitch. Keeps us going. Mr. Coffee, thank you for being a moderator. We're going to get started. 25 players. I'm going to take the subscribers I can find and then friends of the stream, people who hang out here on my channel regularly, maybe some noobs. What's up, everybody? We're going to try to get ready and get started here within the next 10 minutes or so. Please support the stream by donating. Astrobate donated 100 bits earlier, taking his total up to 1,300 for the week. We had 500 this week from WJ Loof, Cash Malley with 200. We had one gift sub this week from Antonio, VIP. Antonio said he would be back. Hopefully he will. Astrobate, first one in. Alright, who else is a subscriber to the stream? May King March we saw on the stream. I didn't answer him. King Marcher. AKA May King March. Subscriber, you're in. Alright, who else do we have here? Who else is a subscriber to the stream? Somewhat unsound. Donor. I don't know if he's an organ donor, but he's a donor to our stream. Much appreciated, guys. You can support the stream in some way, some small way. Perhaps. Who else is a subscriber? BG. BG, what was your name if you want to play again? Praying Mantis subscribed the other day. Chef Master subscribed. Is subscribed, I should say. That's 5 subscribers thus far. Great Lazarus is a subscriber. You're Brian. Okay. Great Lazarus. Hey, it's Myro or Miro. I don't know which way is better. Warnaki. We've got a bunch of subscribers. Sumaher, who finished his law exam. Morales is back. I don't know if Amoeboid is a subscriber or not. Maybe. Morales, get in there. Get in there. Alright. Again, guys, I can't do this for free, so please send me a check for $10,000. No, you don't have to do that, but please send me a little donation if you can. Appreciate it. A tip or whatnot. Or just subscribe here on Twitch. Much appreciated. Not going to ask anymore. Who else is a subscriber? Amoeboid, maybe. Panda team was victorious again. Butchuk scored 50, I scored 40, and the rest of the team did pretty well. These last 2 weeks have been a little weaker than usual, so the Panda team has been rising above the competition. Alright, who else is a subscriber to the stream? Possibly Amiiboy. Probably Notch Papa. Mahor, I don't know. Might be a subscriber. Is anyone else there a subscriber to the stream that I haven't added to the tournament? We had a strong team. Skaveningen came back after I haven't seen him for like a year and a half. He's another Master Strength player. Aldous still played. We had a lot of Master Strength players. Someone who's not here right now, Edward. Omiro didn't play. We didn't see you today. He's probably sleeping. Mr. Coffee's in the Simul. Subscriber, Mr. Coffee. And Mod. Mahar, you're not a subscriber. You did Cheer 100. What's that? You got a Cheer 100 badge? I just mentioned you. I've seen you before here. I saw you lurking in the chat. No, I saw you lurking in the list of players to play. Can you join? Alright. Notch Papa, Mahur. Asterbait, you got knocked out? That's not good. Amiiboy is a subscriber? I don't know. He's kind of the quiet type. We didn't see Amiiboy. We've played this guy before, Steve. Who else wants to donate and support the stream? We've only got one gift sub this week. Sad. I'm sad. It's been a poor week. Alright. We'll just take what we can get. Mr. Slowhand is here. He's definitely a subscriber. Long-time subscriber since last 2 years ago. I think Mr. Slow's almost... Well, he's a year and a half. Been on the stream. Alright guys, I'm going to get started with the next 5 minutes. Asterbait gets bumped out a lot. I think he closes the window. Mr. Slowhand donated a huge amount. 1,333. He says, me. World Loser, welcome. Look how strong the Simul is. All those 1500s. Yeah, Antonio. Thank you, Mr. Sohan, for taking out Asterbait for first place in donations this week. I wish that Twitch would update itself more quickly. The bit donations take forever to update. How much would it take to keep that running total up to date? It takes forever for it to fix itself. Alright, let's see. We've got a donation from Mr. Slow, taking into first place for 1333, Asterbait with 1300. Guys, I'm going to get started in like 4 minutes. We have how many so far? Mostly subscribers. 15, so there's 10 left. And the other subscribers that I missed. There's a player I haven't seen in a long time, Batan. I think Markevich we've played before. If I want to get brutalized by more strong players. Barter. I will barter with you. Let's take a couple more players here. Barter, Batan, Steve, Markevich. We're up to 20, 19. Who is this Bob Sack 27? That sounds familiar, but I can't really place it. We'll let him play. Don't know. London's Finest. As long as you don't play the London's Finest. Jan Dingeman. Would you like to play in the Simul as a subscriber? You're welcome to play if you'd like to. We have room for 6 more players. 5 more, correction. Jan, are you interested in playing? Any other subscribers? It's going to be a really tough simul. Edorado, Fulgark, please. Edorado. I can't read. What's wrong with me? Edorado. Eduardo Duran. He wrote Edorado. That's why I said it. Eduardo. Chessmerch just gifted a tier 1 sub to Eduardo. Eduardo of Not Enough Games. He has 14 Ultra Bullet games and 15 Bullet games. You really know how to pick them there, Chess Smurf. Eduardo, you have to promise that you'll play the whole game. No leaving, it's not a bullet game. You have to promise to stay for the whole game. Are you sure you want to play a long game? It's a long game, up to 3 hours. Are you sure? Because you've only got bullet games there. Thanks for the donation. Mr. Sohan gifted tier 1 to Mr. Kusha. Mr. Kusha. I don't know if that's... Alright, we'll give Eduardo a chance. But nobody drops out. And I didn't put that, unfortunately, in the rules. Nobody leaves the simul in the first few moves because you're bored and you want to play bullet chess. Then don't enter the simul in the first class. In the first class. London's finest? It sounds so honorable. Alright, just for the honor of Brexit. We'll take London's finest. Skaven Inga wants to play. Oh my god. Too many good players now. Tourniquet fan. I lost against that guy in Moscow when he was a kid in like 2004. Alright. Anyone else? Who was it that got a gift sub? We've got room for 2 more players. Good to have Bob back in the fold. We've got 22 players. We need 3 more players. 3 more players. Thanks for the gift subs from Mr. Slow and Chess Murph. Murph, are you playing? Alright. Murph. Peter. We've played a bunch of games against. Last call. Is Warnaki in the simul? Warnaki's in the simul. Is anybody... Don't jump out right before we start. Rocket Bomber's like Tourniquet. I don't know how to pronounce that Georgian name. Tourniquet? I don't know how it's pronounced. Work. Alright. Ricky White. Cheers everyone new here. Just to enjoy good chess on the simul. Yeah, Ricky White. We try to play good chess. Jan Dingeman. Oh, you're in there. You're Intel. Intel. Oh god, another 2000. Alright, Intel. And we got room for 1 more player. No, 2 more. Did somebody get knocked out? Did I take Pater? Ricky White. I can't take everybody. Good to see me approaching 2500 again. I don't put a lot of importance on that rating. I mean, if it meant something, I would have got it, to 2600 and just kept it there, I really don't care. As long as it's not like 2350 or something, like my real rating. Amantis got kicked out. Alright, you got kicked out. Honestly, if I cared about my ratings, I would make them 2600 so it looks good. No, I don't really care. Bob just likes to argue. Dude, seriously, if I cared, I would be one of those people who like made it 2600 and then play on some Smurf account. I just don't want to look like a complete idiot. That's all I care about. I would go to 2600, make it inactive, and then, you know, play on some other account. Where am I going to go? Peter. We feel like we missed somebody again. Somebody else got knocked out. Did anybody get knocked out? Like a certain Ultimate Fighting Championship loser. Mr. Soyan just donated another gift tier 1, but we can't take anybody else even if you give them. How much would you charge for private simul? Private dancer, a dancer for money. Well, you know, we'll have to have private negotiations for a private simul. I don't know, man. It's a good question. Years ago, I used to play for $3 a head. I think it was like $2 or $3 a head. And we're going back like 20 years, man. So if I was playing for $2 or $3 a head 20 years ago, online simuls, if you want me to be a private dancer, it's going to have to be a little bit higher than $2 to $3. Yeah, it would have to be at least $5. We have to at least double the price since 2000. Have to be at least a $5. Antonio, are you in? Right, simuls for only subs. But I'm asking for more. You've got to be a sub and you still got to pay $5 every time. It's basically a similar structure. Alright. Last call. Anybody who's a subscriber who's not in? Yeah. Well, that's why I started the private dancer song. Private. We can have Mr. Sony gifted tier 1 Scheveningen. That's awesome, man. Scheveningen helped us. I can't pronounce it even if I tried. I pronounced it like 5 different ways, but he helped our team today clear first. An extra Master Strength player is but Scheveningen was on my stream. He's one of the old school strong players from like 3 years ago. Alright guys, 2 weeks in a row first place, and we're gonna start this thing. 25 players. I'm late. We're like 5 minutes late. Start. If you didn't get in and you're a subscriber, just tough luck. No. Try again next time. No one home. Seriously, if you guys didn't get into the simul, there's always next week. I'm just gonna do the best I can and be chill and not get paranoid or upset. It's been a good week. I feel good. I got really good sleep last night. I feel okay. It's good if I'm rested. Somewhat unsound. Somewhat unsound. What's up, man?
Yes.
Yes. Want to win every game, but that's not going to happen. Undefeated, Simul. Abijak, you're too late. Did I not take you in the simul? Were you trying to join and I didn't add you? Sorry if we missed you. Karo Khan. Lost to Schieberspieler. You are playing, okay. I was worried we left you out because you didn't get in the chat and I don't remember. You know who's not here? Cheesy Noob. Although he did play. He was very quiet today too, and I didn't recognize him. Jim's not here. That's weird. Mahor just donated 250 bits. Alright, I'm not going to play. I don't feel like playing the Modern today. I just don't know the Modern that well. We'll play an E5. I don't have great results for the Modern defense. I just don't know the theory deeply enough, I feel like. Bob Sakamano fan. You mean there's no pervs in the chat? That doesn't seem right. You're reading Roman law. A lot of Englishes. What am I doing with so many Englishes? Law is not something I ever had any expectation to study. My father raised me and always told me that all lawyers are thieves. This is like one of my guiding principles when I was growing up. So, obviously, like, becoming a lawyer probably didn't seem like a good career choice when you're raised to believe that they're thieves. He would call them legal thieves. He discriminated against lawyers. But I know better. There are a few good lawyers. Alright. We started lessons with a new lawyer this week, actually. I've had quite a few students who are lawyers. There's some decent people who are lawyers. My dad wasn't completely right. It was kind of a joke, but I like joking about it. Alright. What are we going to do? D4, D5, Knight F3. Please no London system. How many times can I say it? No London system. I had a lawyer student start this week, and he said he's an optimist. So I figure if a lawyer is an optimist, they have to be like a criminal defense lawyer. I don't know what kind of law he does, but I figure you'd have to be an optimist to be a criminal defense lawyer. It would be kind of bad if you weren't. Of course, it's probably good to be optimistic in anything. What is this, summon on sound? Is this acerbate? You're playing e4. Acerbate, you wouldn't do that, would you? e4, knight c6, bishop c4. If anybody out there is wondering like why I'm doing this simul in Zen mode, maybe someone who's playing for the first time, I do this for fun. To kind of like play a little game where I try to guess who everyone is. Obviously, if you're new to my stream, I'm not going to be able to guess who you are. That sort of defeats the purpose. The bowler attack. Good to have Mr. Coffee with us. Bob's back. Feel good about today's stream. Ooh. Unusual move order. Knight s6, c6. Is that the same game? I thought I just played e4. Weird. Oh well. I mean, we don't know. It's either Jim's not here, so Morales is playing the Budapest or someone random. What do we have to do to like cure Morales from playing this Budapest? Guess I have to beat him. Convincingly for once. Probably The d4 c4 is notch papa. We've had like 1,000 queen pawn games. Nimzo. We don't get a lot of Nimzos around here. Queen c2 Slav. Never be sorry for helping your family. Bad joke. Are you sure you chose the right profession? I'm making like bad lawyer jokes. Bijak's helping his family. Alright. Knight f3, cd4, knight d4, e5, knight b5. Knight b5, d4, knight d5. That's awkward. Getting a lot of c6s. So I have a bad choice here. The Slav or the Caro-Kann? Yuck. If you're helping your family... Oh, I've had like quite a few students actually, chess students over the years, who are lawyers. They're mostly good guys. d4... But you know, you gotta be decent if you want to be a chess player. Most people who like chess are... I think they're better chance of being a decent person if they like chess. I might be wrong, but I think the average chess player has a better chance of decency than the average person. I've had really good experiences teaching. Like 1 in 500 people that I've worked with is an idiot. Classical Sicilian. Your sister is civil rights attorney. Bob comes from an educated family. Wow, someone played d takes c4. This has to be Scheveningen or something, because like he just appeared, and I've played the queen c2. I can't remember if Scheveningen plays semi-Slav. I have a weird feeling about this. That maybe Scheveningen plays a semi-Slav. I can't remember his repertoire with black against d4. But nobody ever plays d takes c4. I was just talking about this with someone. That everybody in the world plays g6, even though dc4 is a good line. It's like strange disparity in that variation. I've had a couple of games with someone here in this Caro-Kann. No, even he's not that bad. I would put him in the category that I was talking about, Bob. He wouldn't go in the... There was this one crazy guy. It was years ago. And he like freaked out at me for depositing this check he sent me in the mail. I told the story once on the stream, maybe you were listening, but I was like in the supermarket and the guy calls me on a mobile phone. And he's like yelling at me for depositing the check he sent me. Okay, I knew that I'm not dealing with a sane person. If you send someone a check and they deposit it and then it bounces, you know, that's not their fault. And you don't have the right to like freak out at that person. He's like yelling at me. How could you deposit that check? I had the same game with what's wrong with this picture? CD5, 95. I don't know. What do I expect black to play here? Depends on what he does, I guess. Whatever. That was like the worst experience. A few other people have been weird. I like it when the chess students ghost you. There was this other guy who was a lawyer, in fact, as well. He seemed like a really nice guy. Then he just like stopped contacting me one day. Seems strange. Although there's always like a small chance like someone died. You have like dealings with them over the period of like a year or 6 months. They just stop sending messages. I guess there's always a chance. They just died. Knight c6. And I hope this is not... could Morales be playing this stuff again? Wait a minute. Knight takes e4? We haven't had this in ages. It's a good idea. Death announcements app, Bob. You could make millions. Death.com. Maybe you could create death.org. This has got to be Chef Master playing some weird move order against me. Death notes. You're watching the stream whilst parked in a hospital car park near London. Live for chess. Thanks for being a subscriber. How about an app that sends you messages after you die? In the netherworld. Forward your messages to the next life. There's an app for that. That's probably a good scam for like QAnon believers or something like that. Religious cultists. You could probably convince people to buy into an app that will send the messages in the next life. I think Skaveningen and I also had games in the Classical Sicilian. Who could this Classical Sicilian be? This was a blitz game I had with Mr. Nakamura once in that line. Alright, whatever. This is a sharp line. Am I supposed to play e4 there? I was supposed to play b3, so I transposed into another line. Whoops. Whatever. Okay. World Loser's not in the simul, right? Mirales. Basically, it's a closed Sicilian. I did notice that the move order, though, that most people use with that knight h3 is to play e3 first, for some reason. Let's play a real King's Indian. One real King's Indian with both colors. Guys, thanks to those of you who supported the stream. Alright, now a5 is a really bizarre move by black. In fact, I mean, I had games back here since I started streaming with b3. That was the initial idea. But by playing e4, I've actually like transposed to a different line. I wonder if a5 is a real move. It seems like the idea is to play knight a6, knight b4. Denis Shmelov. I had a blitz game with this guy like 6 years ago where I lost in a blitz tournament in Boston. Howard Johnson. over Boris Johnson. I stayed at Howard Johnson's a lot when I was a kid. I liked the orange roof, and the breakfasts were awesome. So I think Howard is definitely better than Boris. But that's just my personal opinion. Let's try something funky here. Most of you don't remember Howard. I vote for the orange roof. That was the highlight of my summer vacation, staying at Howard Johnson's. D5. Wow, E4, this is crazy. I'm taking the pawn. You only live once. I mean, you only live twice. Whatever. Alright. Queen's Indian. Naj Papa, probably. It's a closed Sicilian? Yuck. Come on, guys. Donate a little. Are there any Howard Johnsons left in the United States? Does anybody know? They turned them into, like... The last one was turned into a Blockbuster Video. I'm getting things confused, I think. Oh no, I was talking about this line with Coach Ah. Coach Ah. Number of locations, 322. What? Are you serious? Dude, that's like... I thought Hikaru wasn't really number 2 in the world. There's no way there's Howard Johnson's 322 locations still. That's impossible. Another Slav, the late Slav guy. Who's the late Slav player? Wow, that's cool. I didn't know they still existed. Breakfast was the same as IHOP, basically. It's possible we had the discussion already, Bob. That's my Alzheimer's early onset kicking in. No surprise there. Apparently I'm genetically inclined, but it is interesting because my mom is the only person in my family that I know to have gotten Alzheimer's. Although, you know, who knows with people way before that. Maybe it's environmental. Donating. I will make this interesting. An X amount per win. 0 for a draw and Y for a loss. Wow. Incentive. Large ones. Zero large. Bitcoins? What are we talking? I think we're talking Bitcoins. What is the price now? It's down to 32,000. Not bad. Bishop G5. Gregory Serper game. I don't remember what I'm supposed to play now. You own Bitcoin and you threw the drive in the dump, Bob? What happened, man? I'm just gonna play this lame move. What's my opinion on today's stream battle? I was surprised we did great. No, I'm not surprised that we did great, but I mean, I don't know what's going on, like with other teams kind of not as strong as before. We need more teams back in the streamer battle. Wow. Interesting move. A4. Spicy pineapple. Look at that move. Muy interesante. Terrible dialect, huh? With the Spanish. Muy interesante. It's hard when you're like living in Hungary to brush up on your Spanish. Let's see. My dialect is probably really bad. Dialectus. A4 is an interesting move. This must be not a London system player. I'm impressed by A4. Outside the box thinking. That's pretty cool. It must be someone on sound. As far as the stream battle, I was happy for the support, guys. Lots of you guys came to support the team and lots of strong players. Everyone did pretty well. I was also better rested than usual, though. I don't know what to do. I'm going to auto stop. I don't know what to do. Lazy A5 move. What are you guys talking about? I must have missed something. Oh man, we had Private Dancer. Now I can do another 80s song. Maniac, me. What was that? Maniac. It's not really Maniac. He's just going crazy with his A pawn here. Who sang Maniac? Private Dancer was Tina Turner, right? But 80s song. Who did Maniac? The A4 push. I was like asking for it, I guess. I'm gonna go home. Go home. Go home. Flashdance. That's interesting. That brings up an old story, which I probably told on a stream before. I was supposed to go on my first date, but I couldn't go for some reason to watch Flashdance with a girl from elementary school. That was supposed to be my first date. Hall & Oates? Which is it? Is it Hall & Oates? Or Bob's Flashdance guy? Are you serious? You don't know? I guess I should have exchanged on C6 in another game. King's Indian. Hikaru Nakamura. This is interesting. That's some sort of sharp line. Mr. Coffee, I don't know. If it's between Mr. Coffee and Bob for 80s music. Bob's rarely wrong. But Mr. Coffee, like, was in it, in the generation more. I should know. I think it's Hall & Oates. I'm going to go with Mr. Coffee. I think it's older than Flashdance. So what do we do now? Speaking of Maniac, do you think this is Acerbate? Playing a little too fast. I don't know, man. It comes up as both artists. Well, I guess they could have both done a cover of the same song. That's weird. How about King G8, Queen D5 check, E6, Queen E4? and d5. Me. Am I going to regret not playing g6 here? g6, queen e5 check, and e6. I could play g6, queen e5 check, king e8, and after he takes, play like bishop g7. When was your last date? Live a little. Bob, when was your last date? Why is it always about someone else? Tell us. Do we want to know? How was it? Scary. You want to play king g8, queen d5 check, e6? Alright, maybe this is safer. Bijak plays the classical Nimzo. Could that be the mystery opponent here? Everyone can share their first date stories. Or last date. First date or last date? What are we going to do here? I have that game with Emil Solansi and Blitz a lot. Emil, the farmer. Jim's not here. What am I going to do in the... Ooh, a6. There's no Antoni. What was my idea here? 95? East e3. I guess I've played e3 a lot. It's rather lame, though. Most recent. Queen b6 is an unusual move. Most recent is a more positive way of asking the last. What was your last will and testament? Okay, classical dragon reversed. It's funny, Princess Chess is not playing, but someone is playing her song here. Playing my song. Bishop e2 may be safer. Well, alright. Bijak? I guess it's you. I don't know anyone else who plays the classical in the house. House. Leper communes. Good thing about leprosy being curable. So, rook e8. Time for a, yeah, I agree, new subject. New subject is... New subject. Wednesday stream. We're gonna maybe try to do something different. I want to play, I was thinking doing historical analysis. I have an idea of, we could go over like a different famous player in analysis. Or maybe openings. I mean, not a lot of streamers are doing like streams where they're analyzing openings seriously, and everybody loves openings. I mean, why not have a stream where we actually analyze opening theory? I don't understand what's wrong with that concept. I'm surprised more people don't go for that. Unsound openings. Yabava's big opening guy. Yeah. Yeah, he stopped playing them at some point. I need like one of those drum roll. Dun-dun-dun.
No!
Alright, anyway. That has happened to some grandmasters. Pavel Blatny, for example. One day he woke up and stopped playing real openings. After winning the New York Open. I think I'll just not play normal openings anymore. I mean, for an average chess player, it would be one thing, but for like a grandmaster to do that, I guess he just got tired of keeping up with theory. Whatever. He speaks Serbian well? Well, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's a Slavic language, right? They're all related. But I'm terrible at languages, so I'm not going to pretend to understand the difference between like Serbian and Russian. Or Georgian or anything. Or try to, you know, assume how difficult it is to tell the difference between different Slavic languages. I am not sure. I'm qualified. At least we got to a new subject. Successfully. You picked up a book the other day, Reshevsky's Opening to Endgame. Interesting. Is it pretty basic? I don't know. Why don't I know that book? The bishop e3 right away. What is Larsen's system or something rare? Another thing that would like transpose to a Makaganov, possible same-ish. Whatever. Do your worst. I haven't been playing a lot of King's Indians lately. I'm out of practice. Mirales. Meerkat Manor. Now e6, this was played in, I want to say, 1935 World Championship match. Uwe versus Alyakin, where Alyakin played a6 on this move instead of knight on bd7. It's called the Marin Deferred. And now what did Uwe play? Bishop d3? That doesn't seem right. Can't even remember what I looked at last week. Oh, he played c5, of course. Alright. Could be another Mr. Slowhand. I lost badly against Mr. Slowhand last week because I didn't pay close attention. In a reverse Sicilian. Damn it, what is this? This strangely looks like Chef Master. We know what Chef Master. Those are scary. What? It's openings that take you straight to the end game, but there's another book that's very good on that subject, which is Emmer Madness, and the classic from the opening into the end game. He has two books, opening into the end game and middle game, from the middle game to the end game. Both excellent. Strongly recommended, The Madness. Dr. Edgar. What was his name? Edmar. Yeah, that's a weird name, Edmar. It's unusual. Edgar is normal. Edmar is not. Edmar was of Latvian descent. Madness. B-I-S. Okay, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Sacking a pawn again? Why do I end up having to sacrifice a pawn here? H6, E4. I'm just going to play bishop E7, maybe. But then he plays E4. Queen A5, sacks a pawn. I was really like... Guess my name? $5 if you get it now. I wouldn't say it even if I could remember it. I'll remember your first name, probably. I think I knew his name at one point, but you just became Bob in my mind. I didn't want to know your real name, because Bob is too much more memories attached to Bob. I'm not a stalker either. I didn't want to remember Bob's real name. Too stalker-like. I'm not a stalker like you, Bob. Not that I don't value how important you are. You know, I really think you're important. It's just that I'm bad with names, honestly. You're extremely important. But, alright, whatever. I don't know. I might remember one of your names if it gets through the Alzheimer's blockade. 25 games, all involved, all in play. I feel some neurons like firing somewhere. Before the end of the stream, there's a good chance I might remember one of Bob's names. Knight C6 immediately. Well, yeah, I mean, all I have is like some reason. Maybe he made a donation on PayPal or something. But who knows if that's real, you know? I think he's a Swedish woman. In reality. What am I gonna do? His real name is Greta Thunberg. What are we going to do with this position? I guess D5. Screw it. So who was it, Morales, that played this against me before? All I care about is if the person is a chess nerd. Me or not. I'm more than a chess nerd, damn it. We have a Slav that's gone 4 moves deep. Are you serious? Another one? Like the third one? What? It's a little late for that. I'm just wondering who that is. Weird move. A strange move in the c3 Sicilian by white. Morales up to his usual tricks. The usual suspects. Okay, now this variation is interesting. Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. D4. Strange. Okay. Never played this line. Doesn't seem right. It's like a Petrov, but not really. Black just went berserk, castle queenside. This is awfully familiar. Didn't somebody else play like this against me recently? Wow. Completely nutty. Completely nutty. Complete. Is there such a thing as post-COVID? Isn't there some island in Florida where like everybody's average income is 200,000? They all got like vaccinations already? Fantasy Island or something? I wonder what the percentage like in Hungary is. Very few people here have been vaccinated. Who's this player? Insta-moving. Insta-moving is against the rules and will be punished. The H5. I played against some player that was an engine who played like this with white. Paranoia starts. Nice, the D5 Plugievsky Gambit. I almost played this with white in my most recent tournament, but I talked myself out of it. Actually, I was gonna play it, but my opponent I was preparing it for didn't allow it. That's a spicy variation. But it's not enough for white. I analyzed it really as much as I could, and it's just not enough. But it's playable. Interesting, weird. I don't understand here. I mean, black did what? So they played bishop e7 and now bishop e4. So that's not like you're just losing a whole move. Everything's completely okay. Knight g5. I have knight g5. F4 looks weird. Guys, thanks everybody for playing. What is this? You're really asking for knight g4 now. Knight g4, bishop g5. I guess I have to do it now if you're going to play queen d2. I mean, could Morales is definitely playing the... Anyway, guys, before I go any further, I'm just going to say I'm not going to get beyond 1 hour and be guessing who's who. So we're getting the guessing out of the system now. I don't see how Morales can be playing... Anybody else can be playing the Budapest except for him, especially with that maneuver. I want to guess Morales in like all my games because he's the person I've played with the most here. I guess that's what happens. The hostess with the mostest gets guessed the mostest. G6 modern move. Looking up the book. Alyakin didn't know about that move, but you do. I think that's like one of the main moves for black. The A6 Slav master. Okay, I don't normally play the Marin and I don't know this line. I'm just going on general principles. But B4 should be played, I guess. There's the long diagonal though. Another line I've seen rarely. Seems okay for black. So, I don't know who's playing the white side of the gambit. A3, that's normal. I guess at some point I bring my bishop back to E7. Yeah, I forgot who it was that played this with black. Do you want to remind me? I had 2 games with someone. Alright, I don't know, guys and girls. Whatever. What's up with this? You play like bishop g4 now? That's weird. A6. This is unbelievable. Black can't get away with this. I can't react that slowly. Who's playing this? World Loser? Only World Loser would play and have 23 minutes left. And I won't like kick him out of the simul. But he plays too fast. I think he does play the... He probably does play the semi-Slav. Or the Slav. My guess would be World Loser if I have to say now. Worldly Loser. Loser of Worlds. Wait, the C6 pawn is hanging. But black's like, whatever. Interesting. I mean, maybe it's worth taking that, huh? It is a free pawn. I mean, what the heck? What heck? It is a free pawn. I can't. I don't see how I can not take this, actually. Morales can't be playing every game. Someone on sound? It's gotta be someone on sound. He played bishop c4, dude. You're serious. Dude, I can't believe you're playing this rubbish. Gotta get beyond this. I guess it's still like equal for white. Now what? Queen e2? Queen e2. Queen e2. R2d2. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just chickening out. Someone on sound is unhappy. I detected him. The unsound detector. I mean, of course, here and there, people tell me what they play, or I know things about them. We've already eliminated Morales, and Jim's not here. I also play that stuff. The diagonal. Who among you plays the A6 Sicilian? Whatever. Slav. Sicilian, Slav, they both start with S. Okay, guys. Who would play this? A Meboid or someone? I never guess who the A6 Sicilian players are. Sorry, Slav. Slavic Sicilians. So D5 is some sub-op here. Alright, H6. The World Loser might do something random, like just sacrifice a pawn. I still think it might be him. He has a pawn to give, he just gives it to me. Whatever. A3 is interesting. Like, what's black going to do next? Rook c8 hangs a piece. He's not really threatening anything. Famous last words, but seriously. Before he plays b4, I'm going to play this. World Loser, slow down. If that's you. Cook live crabs. Wow, I always wanted to cook live crabs, but let's see. That's your region, man. I had relatives from Annapolis, Maryland. My grandfather grew up in Annapolis. They would be crab eating people. Best way to cook them is probably live. I guess it's like lobsters. Nice and fresh. Crab country. Oh, you're talking about Alaskan crab. Well, now you're coming to the right place. You and Mira can get together. Cook any Alaskan crabs? Mira? What are we going to do? Bishop e7 is kind of passive. Frozen ones are easier to catch at the supermarket. Fresh frozen off the boat. Does anybody ever eat that crab meat in cans? Canned crab meat? I mean, what's delicious? Sauteed crab meat. I haven't had me some sauteed crab meat in a long time. Sauteed Maryland crab meat, Bob. That's closer to your region than Alaskan crab meat. Man, I don't know what to play here. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Alright. Get some Maryland crab meat. What are we doing? Redeem my message. Highlight my message from Acermate. My analysis of these two players with my record of 3 and 1/5. 1/5 to 195. Beaks of Doom. To Zoom. Alright. Morales is... Look at Morales' time. He's got 19 minutes. Come on. Killing me here. C5? Why can't I play C5? I can play C5, obviously. Well, this is weird. I haven't played this variation in like ages. Knight G5. What am I supposed to play on F5? Must be Mr. Slow. We had some Bayonet Kings Indians before. Start guessing names. I'm going to guess Mr. Slow. Yes! 1 for 1. We guessed. It is time to start. We got Mr. Slow. Alright. Master of Reminders. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. C5, F5. Why is Knight F4 more common than that? I was hoping it wasn't Mr. Slow, it was someone else. Alright, there's no way I can guess who this is. Acerbate. Acerbate, why would you play C3 and then play C4 on the next move? Seriously, dude. What are you doing? Now you're just like giving me a pawn. Acerbate is not paying attention. And I thought this was World Loser, but I mean, I don't know, after trading queens, that's not really World Loser style. I don't think he would drop a pawn back and then trade queens. But I don't have another guess. I'm going to say World Loser. No. Alright. I knew it wasn't him, but I still didn't have a guess. This is Torniki fan. If I don't have a guess, I don't have a guess. Alright. Right. Yes. Who was it that was playing? It's, Sumahair. Oh, it's Hayes Miro. Damn it. The guy who only plays the Caro-Kann. And I didn't guess him. That's intelligent. I knew you were playing the classical Nimza. Why would I guess you were this game? That's so stupid. could have had 3 out of 3. A streak. Streak starter. Miro should have been my guess. Alright, man, I was even thinking of Mr. Slow here, but that's just too much. I don't know who this is. Someone like wildly aggressive, but really, really reckless. This can't be a really high-rated player. It's just too risky. I don't know. Where's the list? Where's Cheesy Noob? Why is Cheesy Noob like banned on Twitch or something? Why is Cheesy Noob not talking on Twitch anymore? We don't have a list anymore of players. We should make one of the faster players make the list for me. A Mantis. This could be Bob. Would Bob play the Sicilian? Turkey Farm's watching but not playing. Warnacki. Could it be Warnacki? No. He played the Nimzovich. I don't know who to guess here. Someone playing really wildly. I don't know, Batan? I don't know who to guess. Bob, you came to mind, Bob. But I didn't think you played the Sicilian. It wasn't actually a Sicilian, it was knight f3 c5. Sicilian invitation or whatever. You were in the conversation, man. Good job. Alright. Bob, I don't like your position. You nominate someone on sound. I nominate someone on sound. This is a relative beginner. Losing a tempo in the opening. Did they have bishop takes c3 there? That's not logical, no. Who's one of the lower rated players that I could guess here? I don't know. There's a bunch of players who aren't playing who are here watching. Stream Express. Thanks for watching, guys. Stream Express. Who else? A10. I guess, I don't know, we could guess Batan again. We didn't get him right the first time. Maybe this is Warnacki? What was the opening again? I don't know who to guess on this. I really don't have a clue. Eduardo. This is Mantis. Mantis plays the opening well usually. He just threw a tempo there. I didn't think it would be a player who's normally playing well the opening. He lost the tempo and gave me his white square bishop. I wouldn't have expected Mantis there. This is Sumaher? No. Wow. So that changes everything. Peter is playing the classical Nimzo, so my Sumaher guess was wrong in the first place. I only got 2 right. Somebody's playing the white side of the King's Indian with a weird system here. The semi-sophisticated player, world loser. No, this is Steve. I don't know who could play this world loser. I don't even know if world loser plays d4. It was a bad guess. I'm failing in the guessing today. Alright, Steve. Maybe you did play this against me before, Steve, but it's been so long since we played. Can't remember. Who's playing the English? The English with white. Englisher. Only got 2 guesses. I gotta hurry up, guys. There's a lot of people who aren't in the stream, so what is Warnaki play with white? Man, I'm confused. I don't know. Great Lazarus? I'm just guessing randomly. This is Warnaki. I was thinking Warnaki. Damn it. I'm so close, yet so far away. Update the game moves there. Alright, I gave away Sumer. I saw it. Damn. I wouldn't have guessed you. I've only got 2 right. Black's played this kind of weirdly. Alright, this guy. We saw this. Okay, now this advanced Caro-Kann, wild style attack. Thanks, someone on sound. Cheesy Noob seems to have been chat banned or something. He's not been on Twitch all day. It's not on my stream, I mean, but he may have been. I don't know. He doesn't have access or something. Who's playing the Wild E5? Markevich is another high-rated player that I don't know that well. Could be world loser. But we didn't find Morales, right? And we know who Morales is. Skaven Ingan is a strong player. Markevich is a strong player. They're both like masters. Practically. Mr. Coffee's lurking. Amoeboid's lurking. Someone on sound, I think. I don't know. Great Lazarus? Who is this? This is Skaven Ingan. So I'm not doing well with the guesses here. I gotta get my knight out. Black side of the English. Turkey Farm's not in the simul, right? It was a weird move order. I can't remember that far back, Skaven Ingan, that you played that line. I know we had Sicilians. There was a rouser. I was hoping that was you. Man. Turkey Farm's here but not playing. Where's the rouser? I haven't seen the rouser in ages. Is that rouser still going? What happened with the rouser? Great Lazarus. I only got 2 guesses. And Dintel Krieger I don't know at all. May King March, maybe? Yes. That was almost a complete guess. Got 3 right, though. Making people. Alright. What? Ooh. So I don't know who this is. They're playing pretty quick. Has Asterbay been found yet? Yeah, that line of the Carol, I'm not sure. I'm convinced this is a good line. We're in the process of looking into this now. But I don't really feel comfortable about this variation. Let me go back and try to guess this player. Right. We already found Asterbate. This is a crazy person with white here. We had a list there, sorry. Crazy person with white. Damn it. I don't know, you know. But there's a lot of players I don't know anything about. Barter. Could be Batan. I can't believe this is you. Wow. You had me fooled. No. I didn't think you would play it there. I mean, it's not the Caro-Kann. Wow. Alright. Someone on sound. I saw it's Notch Papa. I might have guessed it's Notch Papa, but I don't know. Too late now. I would have put Notch Papa in the category, but I'm surprised. I don't think he's ever played this line against me. I'm mildly surprised. He doesn't usually play Gambit style. Okay, so who plays Knight C6? This has got to be... We saw Warnacki already, right? We already found Warnacki. Oh, it wasn't Knight C6. It was a modern. Maybe Dintel Krieger. I don't know. Barter. No idea. Alright. Next. What's up? Miralles is 4. 4 guesses. Meat is murder. Yeah, but how do I complete my development here? Bishop d2 looks logical, I guess. So if you play queen h4, it's so awkward. I have to play h3, getting mated. That sucks. What else? g3, weakening my king side. But I don't know what I expect is going to happen with this kind of situation. You got me out of book? That's not that hard to do. I'm not really opening oriented player. You don't need to try to get me out of book. I'm not one of those book people. It's not like playing Peter Heine Nielsen or something. You know theory pretty well in the lines you play. Queen d4 is a tempo. Man, this is irritating. Definitely giving me a headache. And we've been around here before in these general areas. The point is Queen h4 is coming, and I'm going to have to deal with that, but how? It's crazy. I have to play h3 at some point. You could just play it right away, you know? Maybe that's the smart thing to do. If h3, g5, though. Or g5 is a realistic possibility as well. This is way too much time to spend. Realistically, I never should have played c5, I guess. The pawn is too hard to protect. Pushed up like that. Where am I going if he plays... Okay, g5, never mind. Alright, I convinced myself. Play h3. Astromate. Astromate, what are you doing? What is he doing during these sounds? So I thought this was you, someone on sound. So who could this be? Lou 11, welcome to the stream. Team Mestrovich. Yeah, Mestrovich is the man. Was the man. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm looking for the list. Who didn't we catch? Batan. Peter. Mohar. Markevich. You could guess anybody. Great Lazarus. This is Dintelkrieger. Okay, I can't guess you. Never played you before. That's beyond my capabilities. Just it's a matter of luck. Right. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook c1. Like h6, knight e6, bishop e6, pawn e6, h6, bishop f4, pawn e4, knight e6. Is bishop f3 a move? h6, knight e6 there. I feel like we had this once before, but I don't like it. Okay, Bob. Welcome to wherever you are. That was an album title. I don't remember who. So this is the old book line. Playing against myself. Me, myself, and I. Alright. We got a lot of songs. Song and album titles. I'm remembering. I was thinking like the other knight to e7. How weird is that? How's that knight getting out, man? This is still more natural. Give me something. Feed me. Give me something. Feed me. Have it. Take my pawn. Pawnee. Take my pawnee. Okay, this is Chef Master. 5. Thought a long time on that pawn grab. So interesting. A6 Slav player with knight fd7 though. That is a bizarre move. Knight fd7 looks really weird. Super slow. Who the heck would play knight fd7 in the... Mr. Coffee, would you play an a6 Slav? Could this be Mr. Coffee? No, it's Great Lazarus. Getting paranoid. Maybe Mr. Coffee's playing the a6 Slav. I don't know, man. I haven't seen you in a while. What I know this is... This is Notch Papa. This is standard. This is standard. White has like a million moves, by the way, in this type of line. That was one of the things I found most interesting about that variation. Just how many variations there are. Like, black can play all different sorts of moves. Knight a4. We've been here before with both colors. Acerbate. Dude, why aren't you focusing in these simuls like you used to? Is bishop f5 really a good move, though? Like, I have some doubts about that, actually. Having my doubts, as they say. It looks artificial. Let's not. Rook h2. The bot I played a couple of years ago was like rook h3, but now it's not so logical. castles queenside. Seriously, how do I get my pieces out? I'm just playing like generalized moves here. Alright, this looks kind of scary actually. Wow. Knight takes, F takes. Kind of reminds you of the Caro-Kann too, doesn't it? So we know what this is. I mean, suddenly I'm a little uncomfortable. I would think this position would be fine for black, but he seems to know exactly where to put his pieces. That's not happy for me. I don't like that. Knight takes, F takes. I guess I have to. So I think this might... Wow, B4. I was going to say I think this might be book. I'm not sure about B4. Speaking of things I'm not sure of, this variation is another one. I don't know. I mean, very odd. I think we played the same line against this guy prior. But it's funny that that would happen because I almost never ever play the King's Indian in these simuls. I just don't trust my knowledge enough. This is such a rare variation. Bishop E3. With Bishop H4. Highly unusual. Like, what happens on Bishop H6? Is my knight trapped? I guess I blundered, probably. I had a very similar pawn sack against Chef Master before. So we've got a few games with people that I think are very similar to previous games that I can't really remember. Earlier versions. I have practically nothing here. I didn't see who this was, but I got no time anymore. We guessed 5. This is Mr. Coffee. That would be a logical guess. I might have got it. He's playing like Mr. Coffee. Very solid. I hate this variation for white, actually. It's really difficult. So rook A2, H2 defends B2. Oh my god. Alright. Back to F6. Okay. That's really weird. You went back to F6. Masturbate, just... Dude, what are you smoking? asked me, why are you playing so weird lately in these simuls? They're giving you peyote at home or something? Like, seriously, Bob is going to get excited. Why are you acting so weird? Bob has got... He's into that weird drugs, mushrooms. I don't understand why Masturbate's been playing so weirdly. He used to play tough games against me, but at some point it seems like he started just playing like randomly crazy stuff. I don't know why he's doing that. Here we could... I didn't mean anything bad, Bobby. Just question. Questioning Astrobate as to his reasons for playing so weird lately. Tourney. Wow, 23 minutes. That's a lot of time. Rook fd8. I must take. Right. Rook e1. You're spiritual. What was that famous guy who did the LSD experiments? I should know. At Boston University. The famous like 70s LSD guy who was like professor. I can't remember anything anymore. No. Timothy Leary, of course. Come on, wake up. Way before our time. It was like in the 70s. No, but I mean, Timothy Leary is really important. Experimental drug proponent. Proponent for using recreational drugs for expanding the mind or whatever. Now what are we gonna do? Bob's fighting back. Wow. Not so easy here. I'm gonna put on Z. I'm not looking. Who could this be? We didn't name this one. I've got 5. Salvia. Be right back. Do you need a spittoon? Alright, what are we gonna do? This could even be booked for all I know. Not out of the realm of possibility. We're still in theory here. Knight b5? Okay, guys. Guessing is done again. For today. Enough guessing for today. Is g4 a good move? I don't know. f6. Blokadovich. Who is this, I wonder? We didn't guess this one. The a4 player. Could be Warnacki. Warnacki's already... Warnacki, we already found you, right? I'm tempted to play knight a6 here. It seems unnecessary. Did we find Warnacki? We did, right? I can't remember that far back. Anyway, I can't guess anyone else. I'm retired from guessing. You're playing English, right? I didn't see who this was. We're just gonna leave the Zen mode off. So this was Eduardo. But at least he took his time. I was concerned he would play too fast because he's like got a lot of bullet games. Theoretical browser. I don't know what's up, man. Asbate. Bro. What's up with you, man? Do you really play like this? So Mahar, I've got f3, queen h4 check, g3. Knight takes g3, queen f2, knight f5. That's weird. f3, queen h4 check, knight f2. Could play like anything there. Knight f2, queen f2, rook e8 check, bishop e2. So this is Markevich, who played a4. I mean, I knew this had to be a fairly strong player. It's not a stupid idea, and it's kind of creative to play a4 on move 3. A stronger player would be more likely to play that move than a weaker player, I think. Oh my god. Wow, I had a ridiculous hallucination here. I knew there's no way I could equalize against someone on sound that easily. What would Uwe do? Uwe. Amoeboid. It's been a while since we had a decisive game. Mr. Coffee, you've done this before. You just remembered. It's a weird idea he's got, that putting the bishop on a6. There's a bad influence on him, encouraging him to do such a thing. That's Peter. Or am I that bad I need thinking? Is it a bug? What is that? Mr. Sloan, why is everyone 3 minutes? No bug. Nobody has 3 minutes. Do you have 3 minutes? No one except for you. You don't really have 3 minutes, do you? Oh no, another Mr. Coffee game. Masturbate is clearly unhinged. It's the new Django. Django unhinged. I don't know, Mr. Slow, I have to check your time. I guess I could play knight c7. This is kind of weird. It just seems like after Astrobate is just playing really, really randomly lately. Thank you, people who support the stream with donations and subscriptions. Appreciate it. I want to see a match. Cheesy Noob versus Bob. That'd be pretty cool. Can you do an investigation, Bob? Is Cheesy Noob like chat banned from Twitch or something? Because he usually like communicates, and then today there's been nothing. I didn't think he was playing, but then I looked and he was playing. But Cheesy Noob's pretty well behaved. I don't know. BC6. The BCs. BC6. Hurry it up. I think Mr. Slow and I had that before. Okay, so should I take with the pawn here? That's horrifying. I just don't see myself doing that. Yeah, he can't drop his b2 pawn with bishop h6. Now f7 could be a weakness. How's my driving? I gotta defend the f7. Masturbate, you're cut off. We're cutting you off. Whatever you're taking, you need to sort of stop. Play normal chess. Just calm down, stop doing crazy stuff, and just play normal chess. Absolutely no justification for being a maniac. I don't know why you're doing that. You know better than that. Sacrifice. He's threatening a little d5 trick. Bishop g7, rook takes d5. That's a messed up variation. Call me skeptical. Bishop g7, rook d5, knight d5. Sorry, bishop g7, rook d5, queen d5. The refutation. So I have bishop g7. How good is it is unclear. Similar to another game we had. Alright. All talk and no action. Makes me lose on time. How's our other... The problem is if I play bishop b4 check, king f2, knight e7, he has a3. And I'll like get my pieces trapped. So I can't get my knight out properly. Maybe we go back to c6. This is ridiculous. What do I do? Knight e7? Where the heck is that knight gonna go? It's really weird stuff going on. I don't know what to make of this position. I mean, f5 can come. All my pieces. I mean, anyway, the knight on a5 sucks. Let's just get it back. The knight on a5 is always bad. No, Asterbait, I don't know. He's not himself lately. I think it's time to consult with your doctor when you're not yourself anymore. Maybe an underlying psychological reason. Oh, dude, you're just too demented for words. What a pervert. Bishop f4. Come on with that. You're just unbelievable. Okay, say I play king f7. He takes, I get the isolated pawns. Knight c3. You know, we're gonna get tortured. Whatever. I don't know what to do. Drop a clear pawn with bishop f8. I think I prefer it, honestly, to getting tortured in that endgame. Wow. Alright, e3. What can I do? And my queen is unprotected if I do that. If I take... I just don't know what to do. Very positional play by black here. d5, e5, cd5, knight d5. I'd love to play d5, but I don't see how it works. I just lose a pawn. lesser of the evils here. I don't know. No one. I have no idea how strong Eduardo is based on Blitz 4 games. No idea what you're getting into there. This is all book so far, so he knows 10 moves of theory in the Richter Rouser. It's a pretty good line for white, though, as far as I can recall. Masturbate trading queens. Well, allowing a trade of queens. And Barter surprising me with 97. Didn't think that was happening. Whoa. King F2. Now what do I do? This is going to be a really contorted position. Contortions. Maybe knight d8. Defending. The moves are coming fast and furious. Everybody's a winner. Rook takes. That guy's used 1 minute for the whole game. Barter. It's impressive. How's my other knight doing? Okay, so this game I played very weirdly. Bishop h6 doesn't look right. I'm gonna have to go back. Peter has 20 minutes as well. Damn. I mean, it's crazy. You guys have like 20 minutes left. You haven't used any time for the whole game, but this is like all theory. Well, not theory, but it's easy to play. He knew quite a bit of it. I did ask you guys not to use the opening book, right? In the tournament description. Just checking. Nobody's going to do that, right? I don't suspect any of the regulars, but you never know about the new people. But you don't know when you're playing provisional rated players. Like, what am I supposed to think about someone who's 1600 in bullet, but they're playing like 10 moves of theory in the Richter Rouser? I guess it's possible, but unlikely. But I'm not going to be paranoid today. Bishop e3. Wow. Yeah, that's fun. Petrov for the win. What was this, a Petrov? No, this other weird line. Okay, Morales. Attacking my knights. Simultaneous knight abuse. I guess the f4 knight is protected. The other one not so much. Disturbing. Alright, this has to go. Just dropping a pawn. Oh, you did it? What? Chefmaster blunder and miss queen d5? That's weird. So we had this already? Mr. Slow? What do I do? Nothing. I'm just gonna do nothing. Knights on the side of the rim are good. The side of the rim. The rim of the side. Let's just say the knight on a5 is off sides. How about that? Yes. Blitz buddies. So barter 1250 and blitz. Okay. Pretty solid for 1250, I would say. It's a damn good 1250. He's got 20 minutes left. He's 1250 and blitz. Right. What happened? Knight fd4, 5d4. I don't remember beyond this point any sort of theory, but it's a sharp position. Alright, this is confusing. You've made your point. I have no idea. Black is trying to, like, win my queen? I've never played this player before. Why did I ask them? You just been on a stream before? Weird. Very strange, provocative play by black. Bishop e3. Rook e8, bishop g2. But it's like... Wow. Yeah. g4, g5 loses a queen. How about knight e4? Wow. Knight f4 and knight D4 are serious threats here. I have to be careful. I can't play with my knight on that square, for sure. Whatever. Now Asturbate's ready. Ready for action. The F4 break really should be strong. Queen C6 was not what I expected. You guys are playing quick now, but you can take a little bit of time. You don't have to blitz that much. Asturbate. Gone too far this time. To the latest transgression. G4. My god, man. The latest transgression. Bob's trying to block the whole position. Bob. C4, B4. I don't know, man. This is still better for white. Whatever. Mr. Coffee, solid. This is giving me a headache. I really don't want to play chess anymore after this game. You've made me hate chess. Congratulations. Skaven again has successfully made me hate chess. Alright. So, the hedgehog guy has 19 minutes left. Okay. It's a lot of time. Wait, is like a master or something? A master rated 1700. Yep. Alright, Asturbate. Bob, you opened the position here. Surprising decision there. I like this guy. He's 1200 in blitz. He's played like a very, very solid game without using any time at all. Like, what am I supposed to think about that? Whatever. You can offer a draw, Great Lazarus. Absolutely. That's what they all say. No, I'm just kidding. Of course. Thanks for the update. For the Pokemon. Pokemon poke. Hokush poke. Dude, I don't want to play chess anymore. You've made me hate chess. Skaveningen. This is not chess. I don't know what this is. Great Lazarus, I will accept your draw. What? This might be theory, or it might just be like something similar to theory that looks like theory that's not. I'm probably going to blunder. Eventually. Safe to assume. Yeah, it's enough that I wouldn't play it again. It's supposed to be annoying. Yeah. You think? You don't say. Alright, Grace, look, everybody has a emergency with that position. Great Lazarus. But I'll let it go. I'm just kidding, guys. Why does it have to be my good position that the player has an emergency? Why can't it be the one against, like, Skaveningen? Like, my best position. I'm gonna just cry all the way home. Hard to believe I beat this player 4 times. They blundered last time. Look at this, he's just sitting on me. This is not fun. Get off. What am I supposed to do here? Whoa. Doctor of Material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am down a pawn. I have the death pawn. Dude. I mean, this is really weird. What am I supposed to do here? You know it's just a matter of time. That's definitely like playing strong player. Bishop b2. Where did... Oh, you grabbed my dark square bishop. I get it. Whoa. I haven't seen this position in ages. What is going on? Queen a4? Is that a move? Grabbing a pawn? It's kind of a little out of control. Not in the mood for that. What? Yeah. Alright, this is officially annoying. Why do I have no threats whatsoever? Ever, ever, ever. You have to be kidding me. Should I just resign now? Alright. Calculate all the way through? What's there to calculate? As if I have, like, any moves. Whoa. Alright, well, whatever. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you all. F5? I guess I have to do something. Queen takes? Is that a thing? Losing immediately? Queen takes. Interesting. I don't know. It's a weird plan. Do you think? Alright. Bishop g4? Not yet. Rook d1? If anybody wants to blunder, feel free. You guys definitely need less time. I mean, I'm serious. You're not even close to using your time. Most of you. Like 99% of you. And I've already run out of time. Someone sounds like complaining like, no, don't give me less time. But it's obvious, you know. This guy's 1200 and he's like used no time at all. It's like, what is going on around here? Seriously. Oh, don't give us less time. There's got to be less time for the players. It's out of control. And the pace just seems to increase lately. I have like almost instantaneous moves from people. Yeah, the increment goes both ways, of course. But I mean, this guy's like insta moving. Is this a master who's like 1700 bullet? He's like insta moving. He can respond almost instantaneously. He's played 17 moves of what looks like theory. I mean, there's a really awful lot of scary players here. Now, what am I going to do? Rook d8? What? I don't understand what's happening. That must be something beyond where I was capable of calculating. Rook d8. Asymmetrical increment is interesting. Yeah, I don't think there is an option, but it would be. It would be interesting. That's a great idea. Do I have d4 here? Nothing ever works. I guess just rook d8 or something. That loses, huh? Wow. d4, bishop takes d4, rook d8. Wow. I mean, I'm getting like instantaneous moves from these players. None of them are using more than their increments. There's no need for you to have 20 minutes and 40-second increments. Nobody's using their time, pretty much. It's absolutely unnecessary. Notch Papa, like, instantaneous. He never uses more than 30 seconds. He ends up with... He plays a master level game every week and never needs to use more than, like, half of his base time. It's unnecessary for this player to have this much time when they're not even using it. Don't give away moves, Jack. I don't know if that's relevant to the current position or not. Maybe not, but I can't really pay attention. Here, I'm moving very quickly if I can. I'm starting to get in time pressure. See, like, is this a master? Who is this? They're moving. I was afraid that player was going to do it, though, because that was one of the bullet guys. Set a low increment if, like, give myself more time. I mean, the logical thing is give myself another 30 minutes and cut away. Give myself the maximum 120 minutes and cut some of the user's time down. The level of opposition I've been encountering has been increasing almost exponentially lately for some reason. There were times a while ago where I could play fairly well, but it seems like of late no longer. This guy's used 3 minutes of his time. I mean, that's obscene. Nobody uses 3 minutes of their time. It's just way too fast. He doesn't need this much time. Steve is like the only player who's used time in the whole simul. Bishop f5. That's a weird move. Okay. Mahar actually used his time. There's two people that use time. Amiiboid's strangely using his time. There are people suddenly using their time. Weird. My time's almost completely gone. Bishop d6. Odd, I thought I had a move here. Weird. If it gets to the point where I have no time, I just have to click the mouse, then the simul is a failure, in my opinion. The idea is to have a time control where we can both play quality game. It was working for a while. Mr. Coffee's down now. He's one who would normally use time. It seems like it's always Notch Papa's turn. Almost every move. And the time is just gone. Going, going, gone. Just like that. D4. Yeah, like everybody's time is just evaporating. Whoa. Why is this happening so quickly? Oh, that's why I couldn't take that. Of course. That's why Bishop F5. Very sophisticated. Now I understand. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Alright, bye. Good game. Whoa. 1-for-1. Steve is like a master, but he used his time, at least. E5. Wow. I'm in big trouble. Breaking Mahor. What? Yeah, he's pretty devastating. That hurt. He just crushed me like a dog. But I knew when I saw Bishop F5, I was done. No, I fell for a trick. I could have survived for a while there. I didn't really stop to think about it. I don't know what to say about it. Knight takes e6. What? What just happened? He's trading pieces. Okay. Thought he was like sacking something. You're frightening, dude. But it's feeling like the whole simul just degenerates. Why should it be like that? Everything's normal, and then all of a sudden, everybody has to move real fast. Why is it like that? Should be more gradual. I still can't believe I've beaten this player 4 times based on the way he's playing here. Wow. Okay, then. He's only used 5 of his original minutes. Knight e6. Now I'm out of it. I might have a chance to get a draw. Rook e8, let's see. Rook e8. Maybe not the best move. Don't start with the psychological games. Whoa. It's like really Mr. Coffee sacked in exchange? But I don't want it to be like this where the whole game's just like degenerate. Wow. That is disturbing. Man. Okay. Rook a2? I don't think so. Not today. Am I losing a bishop? Someone on sound is anti-endgames. Or anti, if you prefer. He's anti-endgame. He hates endgames and will do anything to avoid them. Under any circumstances. He's got endgame phobia. My screen just froze. Is that normal? Alright, we must have picked up lag. Perfect for this situation. Whoa. It's not just that my game devolves, everybody else's play devolves too when we start getting in the crazy time pressure. Don't want to see everybody's game devolve into a joke game where everyone's just blundering. Damn, I don't know what to do. This is concerning me greatly. I am impressed. What am I going to do? Just suffer. That's quite a game. Alright. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? This is a castle. Hey, maybe I'll castle. Undefend? My e6 square. Whoa. Does anybody know where I am? Because I don't know. No idea what's going on here. Passive. Let's play passively. Why don't we? Rook h3. Wow. What's just your everyday 1700? Wait. 1600. I guess bishop f6 is next for you. People will never learn. They'll just keep doing it. Damn. Alright, whatever. Yes, yes. Don't expect me boy to lose. That position is totally unclear. Well, alright, whatever. White is obviously a black. I mean, white must be a very strong player. That's all I know about that game. The player who's supposed to be 1600 is clearly very, very strong. I can't just give you another pawn. This is like, what, Zugzwang? Man, a very strong play by White in this game. Not the only one. What did I do? 98? King h7. Perfect. Totally nothing for me. Okay, I'm done. What? He's got tricks. You found that, and keeping score at the same time and everything. That's pretty cool. This guy is brutal. I'm thinking Notch Papa must be like 2300. He's extremely strong. At least 22. Whoa. Warnaki A5, just for you. You let me play A5. I'll never let you live it down. What's happening here? Queen D4. That's quite a move. Okay. I guess. Put his queen on the line with the rook there. That's odd. I have G4. It's not trapped. It's a trick. Wait, what? Someone in sound has a comfortable 8 minutes left. Oh my god, did you see this? What's happening to me there? How strong is this player? 1700? I don't think so. Check? What? I forgot you had D3. You tricked me into playing G4? That's so sick. Wow. Someone on sound has 9 minutes, and he's keeping score while he plays. This guy gave me a draw. That's pretty lucky. As I said, I have no idea how I beat him 4 games. Whoa. We have something? D5? Man. God. Yes, rook e4. I just hung the exchange. Sort of. Try to announce it when I make a blunder. Oh my god. Wow. 26 still in play. I just hung my d3 pawn. Okay then, that's good. What? What? This is weird. Did I drop a piece or something? Oh my god. Whoa. I don't know, making March suddenly has no problems with time. Thought they had a problem with time there for a little. $7 for that guy. Mr. Coffee. Oh, you just want that pawn. Nice. Oh my god. You're freaking kidding me. What? Wow. There's a lot of strong players in this simul. A few too many. Man, I just dropped my pawn on h6 there. That's not good. Terrible blunder in that game. Queen c2? Where was your queen previously? From d2 to c2. Sound has more time than anybody. And he was the one complaining that there's no way he can have less time recently. And he's keeping score. It's crazy, dude. You got tons of time. Alright, what am I going to do? This is pretty impressive play by White. Oh my god. What? Steve seemed like he was in time pressure. Dude, you're just attacking my bishop? Standard 1700 Blitz Flare. With 8 minutes left, yeah. Yeah, right. No more unrated players like that. That's the last one. Eduardo's the last one. This is why I don't play these people. People who are rated like 1600 turn into masters. Mr. Summon on Sound with 8 minutes left, dude. He's bad at endgames. Man, this guy is playing unbelievable well, too. But he's 2100, so he should play well. At least he's really 2100. I'm lost against Gaveningen, looks like. But let's try. We'll at least try. Steve looked like he was in time pressure earlier, but it's been just no problem. I am better against Warnacki, but how much better? I didn't want to take a draw. Look at this guy. Who is this guy? Wow. Knight d4. That's not good. Oh my god. Hey, it's Miro is getting too good for his own good. What's happening? Check. Oh my god, that's a threat? You think? You think that's a threat? You think that's a threat? That's nothing. Is it mate yet? Oh my god, this guy is brutal. Look at him. Who is this? He's 2100. Whoa. I have like +3 against him too. How? How do I have +3 against that guy? Look at Steve. He's gonna flag me. He had like 1 minute left for the whole game before. Whatever. I don't have enough time. I dropped my queen. Oh my god, I thought I was protected. Nice. Good game, thank you. Good game. Dude. What? I don't think Steve has had to use any time in the last 20 moves or something. He had 0 time. I'm just going to opt for draw against Warnaki. I'm not making any progress. This guy is ridiculously strong. This is like a joke. Unrated bullet player. You're right. Is it Zugzwang yet? Someone else sound? This guy is really, really strong too. First time playing him. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, all of my opponents play like masters. He's 1700 in rapid. My god, man. How could you be 1700 in rapid and play like this? It's like I've been brutalized the whole game. I don't understand how am I 4-1 against this player. There's no way. Are you kidding me? I just resign, dude. Whatever. Even like 1700 players are like unbeatable. Oh, amazingly, he found c4. What a surprise. At least it looked like he was in time pressure in that game. Now what do I do? I like how Morales has to commentate that now he's lost. It's like someone on sound does the same thing. Whatever, man. I can't play against that opposition. that level of opposition is too much for me. Sorry, dudes. I can't play in simul's where the 1700s are like masters. Oof, this is a nasty surprise. I don't know, I might have won a game or two. But the average strength of the opponent seems to be like 2200, except for a select few. Time control will have to change next time. Sorry, someone on sound, but I can't do this anymore. That's just out of control. You're like keeping time, keeping score, and making great moves at the same time, and still have like 8 minutes left in an end game that you apparently say you suck at. I mean, it's too difficult for me. I can't play on that level. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, you can check now. Yeah, Warnaki at some point you're -2. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I thought against Morales I lost everything. This guy used up all his time, but then he could play like instantly, very quickly. I don't know why he got in time pressure in the first place if he's that fast. It's sort of surprising. This game, I don't know. He's starting to lose it. He played great. I don't know about lose it, but he's starting to lose the thread. But the time control is just devastating. I don't know. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do it, but I guess I just got weaker or something. It's strange. I guess I lost like 200 points of ALO strength since like 2 years ago when I used to be able to do this time control successfully. I must have gotten a lot weaker. Yeah, Warnaki, I don't have any time. I can't find any move, basically. I can't even think, you know. There's no time for calculation. I mean, it's impossible. Any move that requires calculation, there's no way I'm going to find it. I can only play like the most basic, primitive idea, you know. Which is my normal way anyway. Right. Alright. Check? No. We're lucky if I can survive this game. Until the last moves, it was very well played by White. He made some inaccuracies finally. I should be winning against Steve. I don't know about the game with Morales. It feels like equal. Ouch. I don't understand. I mean, this is the exact same time control I used for a long time, but lately I can't even come close to a good result. And I don't think I got a lot weaker than I used to be. In fact, I'm probably just as good as I ever was. So it's pretty strange. The opposition level is out of control strong. I take a new player, they have provisional rating and they play like a master. 1700s play like masters. There's a couple weak games, but basically it's like playing 20 masters and 5 1700s. Rook d3. I'm having hallucinations. Man, bishop d4. Knight f6 check, king f7, rook d3. That's good. Probably lose. Thanks, Steve. It's just brutal. I don't understand. I mean, I used to actually come close to not losing any games. And it's like now, using the same time control, I'm just like lucky if I don't get destroyed by everybody. It's totally discouraging. I don't understand. Everyone can be so freaking strong. Bishop d4, God. Wow, what is happening here? Skaveningen looked like he had me. He's the highest, one of the highest rated players. And now it's a little bit messy. It's like a nightmare queen endgame. Not sure I should have allowed that. It looks like he could be in trouble here. A4. I mean, I'm suddenly out of the woods. Skaveningen played too fast. Alright, man. Another draw. I don't know what's going on. It's unclear. But I don't know why you were saying you were lost earlier, either. It wasn't clear to me you were lost. So the last two games, this Queen game, and the game where I was a dead man, Skaveningen just played too quickly. I have no idea about this Queen game. He's just queening? I don't know if I have the energy for that. Tragedy for Skaveningen. I don't know what went wrong. I can at least win the piece back. A3. Bishop. The knight game might be a good chance for me to win. This is a tragedy. Under no circumstance should I have any chance of winning this game. Should I play g6? double check and take my pawn isn't real healthy either. Probably unhealthy. How fast is my d-pawn? Oh no. He can stop me. The magic knight. So maybe d4 is a mistake. He gets back just in time for that. Damn. It's a bad endgame. He's got bad structure. I have protected passed pawn. I mean, I would imagine I have excellent chances to win here. Why do you keep trash talking your endgame, so on and sound? You just completely outplayed me in the endgame. I mean, I don't understand why you do that. Your endgame looks extremely strong, actually. It's just like a psychological thing. He's almost in Zugzwang, but not really. Damn. I mean, is that a winning king and pawn? Is that a winning knight and pawn in game? F6 takes, king takes. G5 check. King F5, knight G6 check. I'm screwed. So I need to be patient here. But I'm not sure that's enough. Alright, let's just do this slowly. Queen C5. So this is hopeless. I'm going to lose the game I should have drawn, and draw the game, or win the game I should have lost at the end here. There's no way I should have lost this at some point, but I'm going to lose it. Yeah. Thanks for the game, man. That's the one game I was in really, really terrible trouble early. I should not have won. You played too fast, not used to it. Alright. You're probably playing a lot of bullet and stuff, blitz, or whatever. Last game doesn't look good. This should be lost. Pretty clearly lost. Actually, really simple for white. So he missed queen c7 check. And then b5, and I think it's over. But now I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I guess it's over anyway. It's neither here nor there. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm lost anyway. It looks like. Yeah, I'm just going to resign. That's good. Not going to torture myself with that. Thanks, guys, for playing. 11 wins, 8 draws, 6 losses. Great result. Very impressive field. Although I beat one of the strongest players, everybody's master strength. Very, very tough group there. Thanks, everybody, for playing. We'll be back tomorrow morning with Blitz and Rapid Chess at 11 a.m. Central European Time. Thanks, everybody, for watching. International Master William Paschall. Not going to hang around much longer tonight. Pretty tired. It was very stressful and difficult. As always, thanks for the games, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for modding. Thanks, guys, for subscriptions. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Mr. Coffee.